of North Fulton Avenue for a report of an armed person inside of a residence with a knife. That person reportedly had the knife up to a 4-year-old child and a 1-year-old child. Officers responded to the scene. As you know, the Western District is right behind us. We immediately called a barricade situation. Our SWAT officers responded immediately as well. As officers entered the house, we got information from the people in the house. This was a relative, and they said that this relative was on drugs and had started acting erratically. The relative spent the night at the home last night, as described as homeless, 39-year-old male. As this situation developed, he took hold of the 2 kids and was barricaded in a bedroom inside the home and had this knife. The knife is a large kitchen-style chef knife, and when officers arrived and were making commands for him to drop the knife, he was making threats towards the children out of fear for the absolute safety of those children who had a knife in close proximity to them, on their body, being pointed at their bodies. Officers were forced to fire a round at least, striking the suspect. The suspect has been pronounced deceased at this time. So at this point in time, it was a SWAT officer who fired the round. Our number one responsibility was preserving the life of the young children who were placed in harm's way this morning. The commissioner was here. Commissioner and deputy commissioners have met with the family of the children, and they're grateful for the actions. Obviously, this is a last resort, not a situation that anyone wanted to be in this morning, but when a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old are being actively threatened as a last resort, deadly force had to be used. This was not a scenario where less lethal was an option, because if it didn't go right, we could be standing here talking about a injured or deceased 4- or 1-year-old. So at this point in time, as a 4-year-old female, a 1-year-old male,